Heather, and I'm going to be talking about my bullet journal setup that has been working for me this 2020. If you don't know what a bullet journal or bujo is, it's basically a planner that you create, design, and organize on your own. And they already have built-in spreads inside, which is the opposite of bujos, where you literally start from scratch. You start with a new notebook. I started using a bullet journal in 2017, and I have had a total of 3 bullet journals now. I've only kept 2 of them because one just did not exceed my expectations at all. So anyway, I chose to do bullet journaling because it allows me to unleash my creative side, and it's so satisfying to look at once you finish the entire notebook. So the good thing about bujos is that you can literally start whenever. You don't have to follow the whole January to December setup. You can literally start in the middle of the year. So yeah, anyway, I'll be showing you my bullet journal setup. Good day! I wanted to start this off by showing my first ever bullet journal from Mitoya that I bought in Tokyo. She's so pretty and tiny, and she served me really well. But now I have a Leuchtturm 1917 A5 hardcover black dotted journal that cost me an arm and a leg because this notebook is just too expensive. And I'm using a black gel pen and a gray highlighter because I'm a minimalist like that. Just to give you a quick tour of this journal, the front page has my name and contact details. We also have a table of contents here where you can write down important pages. This journal makes it easy because it already has pages printed out, as you can see here. And here is my 2020 goals page where I wrote down things I could have done if it weren't for the pandemic. So basically I can only accomplish 15% of this now. Also, I taped these 2 pages together because for my 2020 cover page I accidentally wrote 2019. You know, just dumb girl things. Here is my 2020 annual spread where I put the important dates of each month. The cuteness of this spread is very far from how 2020 actually is. And here's my January cover page for this year. I wanted to briefly show my collections page, which I put at the back part of the journal. Basically, it is a collection of lists and things I want to do. So for this page, I listed down all the books I want to read, and right now I'm reading A Tale for the Time Being by Ruth Ozeki. After I finish a book, I just highlight it using my gray highlighter. Some of the other things I track in my collections page are my Ippon Challenge tracker, restaurants to try, my wish list, playlist of the year, and some other things like mantras and bucket lists. Anyway, let's jump right into it. So somewhere in the middle of my notebook, I'm gonna start my July 2020 spread, but before that, I need to get my essential tool, which is a protractor because I can draw a straight line for shit. Some people like to eyeball it, but since I cannot draw a straight line and I want it to look perfect, I always use a protractor. So I'm gonna put some markers at the ends of this page to connect them so I can draw a border for my July cover page. And then I'm gonna write down the word July using my gray highlighter, and I am gonna spice her up a bit using my pen because we want it to look extra pretty or something. And then I'm gonna write down 2020 to remind me that it's still 2020 because I have lost my concept of time because it's just one bad news after the other. Since I wanted to make her look cute, I'm adding some stars all over this page for extra oomph, if you know what I mean. This design is so easy, it took me like 2 minutes to make. This page is where I'll place my calendar and July dashboard. I'm just writing down the dots so I can connect them and create my calendar for this month. Okay, so this is just me forming them grids for this month. Bullet journals are literally so easy to make. You don't have to make them aesthetically pleasing, it just depends on what works for you. To be honest, I'm just saying this because I made a Saturday column fat by accident. I'm now just gonna write down the days of the week on each column, and then I will be highlighting them to make them look cuter, I guess. After that, I'm putting the dates of this month inside the calendar. Below the calendar, I'm going to put some lists that I want to accomplish for July. I put it on this page because I find it easier to monitor, which comes in handy when I'm reflecting on what I have done so far for each month. As you can see, I'm adding 4 boxes below my calendar. I'm just going to highlight the top parts and fill them out. I will be writing down 3 things I want to do, my goals, important dates, and habits I want to learn for each box. For my weekly spread, I'm creating another border for this page, then I'm laying down the markers so I can draw the lines accordingly and create separate boxes for each day of the week. I'm just gonna keep on completing this big ass grid because, you know, it's for the aesthetic sometimes. So this is a total of 9 boxes, 7 for the days of the week and the other 2 for my habit tracker and favorite memories. So I'm just writing down the dates and trying to make them look appealing because my handwriting is just so bad. Then I'll put my habit tracker where I monitor my meditation, exercise, reading, and journaling. Then on this other box will be where I track my favorite memories of each week. This space on the right is where I list down the 5 things I'm grateful for each day and some notes I want to remember. Before I forget, I'm also adding the corresponding dates for each day of the week. Flippin' hell, I accidentally put June on top of that and I just noticed it while doing the voiceover, so rip. And that's my whole minimalist bujo setup. I hope this is a helpful guide in your bujo journey. Thanks for watching!